Let's see. Peace, peace, and welcome to another episode of Randumb Thoughtz. I'm your host, the LYR to the ICS. It's the lyrics, y'all. Yo, it's a beautiful Sunday outside. You know what I'm saying? The birds are chirping. It's a little humid out here in the Bronx, but at least the Boston Celtics are 3-0 against the Indiana Pacers. We came back. We proved that y'all bums. Shout out to Drew Holiday for that steal against one of them Pacer bums. I don't even know what his name is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how unimportant the Pacers are to us. We up 3-0. We just got to shut it down on Monday. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Well, happy Memorial Day weekend. Guys, it seems if it seems like I'm sounding different at the moment, I am. You know, the allergies is kicking in right now. It's allergy season. Allergies are definitely kicking my ass today. Like for the past few days, been kicking my ass all up and down, you know, doing work, wherever. So I'm not gonna say here a lot of you, I'm sick as a dog, but I'm still here. Y'all know the dedication and the love I got for this, man. So, even if I was like literally in my house on my bed, I'll still be doing it from there, man. So, you know what I'm saying? You know this ain't a game, but let's jump right in it, man. Yo, crew, what's popping?
What's good?
I'm fucking pissed right now. I don't know. Hey,
You do know.
Cleaning.
You said it.
House clean.
Oh my god, what's going on, everyone?
Well, now, what's going on, yo? Mr. RJC78, what's going on? Peace. Everybody cool. Steph, what's shaking, man? Like you seem upset. What's up? Holla at us.
Well, first of all, y'all know who it is. It's Steph, y'all. I'm Stephanie Gill. I'm in an exceptionally rare mood. Like I'm usually not irritated, but I'm very irritated at the moment. Very much internalized frustration. But it is a nice day. It's a nice day in the DMV, and it's looking lovely. I'm going to partake in this weather because I have to work tomorrow. You know, unlike some of y'all that get to enjoy the holiday, I have to work tomorrow. So I will have my hot dogs and hamburgers and franks and whatnot today. So, but that's not why I'm frustrated. It's just a lot going on internally that I need to meditate. That's what I need to do.
Well, Steph, listen to me, man. You alive? You here? You know what I'm saying, man? Like, I mean, yeah, we all be getting irritated, angry. We got it, man. But just be happy to be alive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got your health. You got good food, clean water, and you with us for the fuckery, man.
Yeah.
I wish the fuckery
help.
You know?
Maybe once we get into it, it'll help a little bit. But right now, I'm just annoyed and frustrated. That's all. But no, I don't want to bring the energy down. That's not what I'm here to do. I don't want to bring.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Well, unfortunately, we can't leave you alone because you with the fuckery today. Let's get it.
Fogging me around. That's how I feel.
Yep.
That part.
Yep.
Hee. No, yeah, I can't do that because my voice is messed up, so I can't do that. But not for nothing. It's great to see you today, Steph. Man, it's always a pleasure, man. So if hopefully that make you feel better. Like at least I'm happy to see you. You know,
I appreciate
Ed is
it.
happy to see you. Ramos is happy to see you. We happy to see you, man. John happy to see you. Like Mr. RJC78 happy to see you. We good. Yo, Abyss, what's popping?
What's good, y'all? ADV in the spot, Avis, and we're here with another episode of Randumb Thoughtz Talk series. Shouts out to all the randos, wherever you are on the platforms, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. And of course, don't forget the website. I'm not going to spell it out again. We got the spelling bee champ on the panel. Just let him do what he do all the time. So no need for me to do that. But funny thing, there's sunny right now. I'm surprised it's sunny right now. Ain't no wind, ain't nothing else going on, no craziness in Cali. But Steph, right when you was talking about I need to meditate, the funny thing is this Freestyle Sundays I just did, part of the chorus talks about take time, pray, meditate, which is hilarious. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the vibrations in there. Okay.
So
yeah.
we locked in.
Heard. Yep. Locked in. Heard. Yep. I got you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna meditate after this. So.
Steph, listen, you ain't
see
gotta
these
meditate.
gray hairs coming
I know.
in now. Look at this. Look at this. I got gray hairs, bro.
You be all right. You be all right. Look.
No, I love it. But I'm just saying,
So
you don't need to. You don't need to meditate. You need to bust ass.
I need to.
That's it.
Well, no, I'm gonna do that.
Ass.
I'm gonna do that after I meditate.
www.
I think that kind of cancels out the meditation, though. If you beat somebody's ass after the meditation,
not beat somebody.
She said she didn't beat somebody's ass.
The other way.
Again, beat
after dark. After dark. That's what they mean.
Oh, that's what you thinking about. That's what you thinking about.
When I say yes, when I say bust ass,
Eric,
not beat ass, bust ass.
Bust ass sounds better. That sounds worse.
Yes.
I mean, we can do both. I mean that I mean, we could eat
okay,
ass.
Blueface.
I'm just
Blueface.
Whoa, hold on. Be saving that for after dark.
I could be Sukihana too. I'm just saying. But
all right, so let's keep that moving. Famous, what's popping, man? What's going on, man? Because I can't.
We hit the ground running. Not much going on. It's just hot as a mother up in here, and yeah, that's it. Summer's here for real.
Word the mother. Oh yeah, just to let you know, right before we get the house cleaning, just to let you guys know, whoever's going to be in the great New York City area, I hate to literally rain on your parade, but tomorrow on Memorial Day, it's supposed to be raining like a motherfucker. They said raining and possible hail. I'll say this again. Raining and possible hail. So if y'all talking about cooking burgers and shit outside, I don't know how y'all gonna do that in the rain. Show me.
Hey, look, I did it before.
Against my window.
My God.
Nah, baby, it's called broiler. Get a broiler. Yeah, I know you New Yorkers have broilers.
Open the window.
The broiler is just as good as barbecue, okay? Without the charcoal smell and the hickory.
Steph, you talking about a cooking. You talking about a cooking. And you know what? If you got a cooking, holla at me. I'll crash your shit. Fuck it.
Hey, you went to my cooking. My cooking was busting that day.
You damn right. I was a fat motherfucker like a motherfucker. Ate up half your shit.
Yeah.
I did. I ate up half your shit, and we had a ball. That's it. Chicken gone.
Shout out to Cynthia and her sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Cynthia, what's popping? Holla.
Yeah. Right.
Her sister, what's popping? Holla.
She's back in New York too.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she was in Mexico for a little while. But anyway.
Well, Cynthia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my spirit. That's my spirit animal right there, man. Cynthia. I fuck with Cynthia.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, cooking, man, just cooking. All you need is a broiler. Get a
All
broiler or
right.
a little pan grill, for the stove. That's all you need. It'll be just as
Well,
good.
yeah, yeah. Let's jump into it, man. Housekeeping. You said there's a lot of birthdays happening
Hey,
today
well, I
or
said
this
that
week.
there are a couple. I said there are a couple of important birthdays. That's what I said.
Oh
Why don't you
shit, my
look?
fault.
Why don't you log into your Facebook page, see what birthdays you have? But
Oh
I
no,
already
you know
know.
what? There's a special birthday coming up. May 30th is my son Xavier's 18th birthday.
Nice,
Happy birthday, son.
sweet.
You
Hey,
about
happy
to be on.
birthday.
You about to almost be a man now. You know the rules change now after this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can't. You're still not old enough to drink or do like a lot of stupid stuff like I did when I was 21. But
Yeah.
you're old enough to do some stupid stuff. Some.
Wow.
I mean, we all got
Wow.
to
That's
learn in
something.
life. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get we gotta get our own life experiences. No, I'm just fucking with you. But nah, like I'm like this. When you're 18, you can go into clubs and whatever. You can party, but you can't drink. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get that no drinking stamp on your hand until you're 21 or whatever the fuck. I mean, remember that shit? When you was 18 and you used to get like the no drinking stamp on your hand,
Mm-hmm.
No
and
drink
then you was,
zone. No drink zone. You know better. You know better.
but then you had
That song still
you
hits though.
were the mother. But nah, you had a friend that was over 21 that still would sneak you like a glass on the back end anyway. You know what I'm saying? So Xavier, don't hang out with them friends. Do not hang out with them friends.
We
All
can't
right.
wait to party with you, Xavier.
Word the mother. Happy birthday. I love you, son. Word the
So
mother. I can't wait till your high school graduation. I know one of my little cousins got a high school graduation today, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Congratulations. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like,
indeed.
congratulations to all of y'all, whoever graduated, whoever was gonna graduate or whatever. Like, I know my like I said, my little cousin, he about to go to Brown University. He just got accepted to their football team and all that. So,
Oh, nice. Ivy League.
congrats.
Okay, doing the Ivy
Yeah,
League, doing it big. All right.
word the mother.
All right,
Like
Brown
I would
University.
tell y'all, what Xavier's doing, but he's still trying to decide as far as the colleges. But he got accepted to some real high quality colleges, like
Yeah,
some
he
real
was he was
yeah.
accepted into an Ivy League school too. That's something to be proud of.
With some
Two
high
of them,
quality money.
two,
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
But nah, like I said, I'm not gonna say anything until he makes his decision. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll let y'all know what's going on. But
That black excellence, baby.
oh yeah,
Loving it.
and
Loving it.
happy birthday to everybody on my Facebook friends list. You know what
All
I'm
you had to do
saying?
was
Like,
log into the app. That's all you needed to do.
happy belated born day to my nephew Reynard. You know what I'm saying? He's actually married to my niece or whatever, but he's still my nephew. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I spoke with him yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Him and my niece yesterday. They down in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Quenisha, Reynard, the kids. You know what I'm saying? I well, damn, I forgot the kids' names and shit. My fault. Like
Jesus
I only
Christ.
met them. I only met the kids when I went down south. For my pop's thing over there. So like I forgot the name. I think one of the names is. No, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But like, I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Wow.
No, my
So
fault.
now that I wanted to say there are a couple of birthdays there are a few birthdays I need to shout out. First of all, shout out to my homeboy Carlo. Happy birthday to you. Today is his birthday. I think Eric might know him. He worked with us.
Carlo. Name doesn't ring a bell, but
Yeah.
I might know him.
The Haitian sensation. Carlo. Happy birthday to you. But on a hip hop tip, I just want to send out a special happy birthday one to uh the homie Javier Starks. His birthday was the other day. Salute to you, sir. Also a special, very special happy birthday to Pismo Shoe.
Mm.
Yeah, Pismo is the homie, man. He works a lot with Marcus D. He does a lot of background vocals, and he has his own projects. I don't know if you ever listened to the joint project he did with Marcus D
Marcus
called
D. Yeah, Bart.
Bar
Yeah.
Tough.
Mm-hmm.
Great album. Great album. If you haven't checked it out, please do. And any of the other stuff that he's done with Marcus D and Bop Alloy and all that. Great singer. Happy birthday to you, Pismo.
Yeah.
And
Steph.
also, yeah.
On a note on that, real quick, just a fun fact for me. Javier Starks. The first time I really heard about him, he ran. I think it was either I saw it on me, but I saw somehow he had subscribed to my YouTube like a long time ago. And then I went and checked all of his stuff and started seeing, and then that's when I found all of the connections with him. Of course, Sub and like everybody else. But that's like the first place that I actually got to know who Javier Starks was before any type of collaborations, anything. It was just YouTube. I was like, oh, this dude can spit. What the?
Yeah, and he's a spitter that doesn't curse. Like he makes sure that he keeps his his rhymes. But he's dope.
Yeah,
but he's dope regardless. It doesn't even matter. Like Javier's that dude, and he was actually on my first EP, by the way. He was on a song called Drift, and killed that joint. So happy birthday to you, Jav.
I mean, it's cool that Javier he spit dope, but I hate when people limited themselves like that and be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna cuss."
But that's not limiting yourself.
No, to me, no, to me it is. There's no way you can explain it. None of that shit. I'm not trying to hear it. Like I love cussing. Cuss on your shit.
Anyway,
plain simple. Go ahead.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Jav.
I'm gonna have to dish you. That's what I'm gonna
Happy birthday, Javier.
Yeah. Use that Meet the Grams track. But I mean, dude rhyme with Homeboy Sam. He was on the track with Homeboy Sandman and Substantial. Come on, and it's called. If you haven't heard that track, it's called Reloaded, and it's super dope. Happy birthday to you, Jav, and also
Homeboy Sandman. What up, boy?
Also, another very, very, very special happy birthday to the homie Deacon, the villain of Cunning Linguist. His birthday was the other day. I think he and Jav, I think, share the same birthday. But happy birthday to you, Deke. I miss you, Deke. I love you. I love all the Cunning Linguists. Shout out to and salute to y'all. But yeah, Deke is the dude. I know everyone. So like he's not only a great MC, but he's also a great producer. He's done a lot of like tracks that kind of fall under the radar sometimes. Like he did Pack and Films, Click Clack and Spray. What else did he do? He did a couple of tracks with Lucy Camp recently. He's done some stuff with Cunning Language. He did some stuff, some of the side projects he's done, Niggas with Latitude, and a couple other, side groups that he has. But yeah, happy birthday to you, Deke. And also a happy birthday coming up for Marcus D's mom, Mama Marino. Happy birthday to you. Her birthday's this week.
Word to mother.
So Marcus D, great guy. We actually talked the other day, so he's doing well. His son is doing well. His son is a month old now. They just had a celebration, he and his wife. So blessings. Happy birthday once again to you, Mama Marino.
Mama Marcus D. Happy born day.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got.
Oh, all right.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Everyone else can wait until next week. So.
And oh shit, I forgot too. Happy birthday to one of my man's sons, and his birthday's the same as Xavier. Oh yeah, and happy birthday to Nair as well, man. Like I better not forget Nair. I think he's gonna be like 19 or 20 or some shit.
Yeah. Wow, happy birthday, Nair.
What?
My man's son in them?
The fuck is you talking about? Anyway.
That's what you just said. That's what you just said.
That's
what you just said.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's my man's sons.
to that man's dude, son.
Nah,
Yeah,
but like
to
I don't.
my neighbors, uncle and niece and them. Like,
Yeah, whatever their
I
name
know a
is.
lot of people. Fuck is you
Happy birthday.
talking about? Like, and on top of that, give me grace, man. Like I'm fighting allergies.
that's
Damn,
hilarious.
You would have
You
fuck
just
out
rather
of
said
here.
grace.
you would have been
All right.
better off not saying anything at all.
Fuck out of here.
Like you didn't even say dude's name. He's like, the first dude's
My
like, what the fuck is he
man,
talking
son.
about me?
Fuck out of
Is he
here.
talking about me?
He know
That's
who you talk.
He's
He
gonna
know
be
what I'm talking
wondering
about.
because
That's
you
my
didn't say it.
man.
No, but he's gonna be like, dog, you don't remember my name. Like,
But
is he
no, but
talking
he
about
understands.
me? I'm not even sure. Like, come on, bro.
That could be a whole group of
Stop,
people,
man.
but continue. Let's get even though
Anyway,
you may be falling from grace, he's not far from
happy
it.
birthday, happy future birthday to Nair, because remember Nair and Xavier have the same birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't just shout out one and not the other. You know what I'm saying, man? So, you know what I mean? Like, have a happy birthday. And if you're over 21, we hope that you get drunk and live it up. Have some cake, have some chicken, fuck the vegan shit, at least for one day. And just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. It's your birthday. Live it up. Kill a chicken.
Oh, my
Fuck
goodness.
out of here.
God. Anyway.
I'm the negative influence. The fuck you thought? What you thought I was gonna say? Some positive shit? No, like that's as positive I'm gonna get. But anyway,
all right, Percy.
Whatever. Anyway, so like I was saying, right? Guys, right before we get into it, we have a PayPal. You guys already know about our PayPal. You know, we do this out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? If you guys could put in like $1, $5, $10, $20, $50, even if you're generous enough to put 100, it would be very, very much appreciated. I know Steph somewhere in the show, she's gonna put up the PayPal link or whatever. Please donate, please help us. And part of the proceeds will go to the Ramos Retirement Fund. We are trying to send Famous Ramos to wherever he wants to go for 2 days. For 2 days.
Just 2 days? That's ridiculous.
Hey, it's part of proceeds. Like it's just part of it.
It's upstate, 3 hours away. 3 hours.
Okay.
Oh man.
He's a simple person.
Yeah, man. Day trip.
He has simple needs.
That's a fact. But guys, are you ready?
No choice.
All right. Of course, I'm strapping all y'all up in the car. We about to go. We are about to and I'm throwing Abiz in the back. So like, fuck that.
As the only female in this sausage
all right,
mix,
you got to back it up with your bars. That's all I'm gonna say. Back it up with your bars.
Oh, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it because it's time to let the fuckery commence. Let's get it.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Jalogic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
Yeah, and we are back. So let's jump into it. Today's episode is episode 6-7. We are back into the battle of the sexes. What happened?
What are you talking about?
No, I was talking about Ad because he's shaking his head and shit.
Sorry, I have a beat over here I'm playing. I don't think you want to hear.
All right.
Maybe you want to jump on it.
No,
Maybe
he played it for played it for a diss track. He played it for a diss track.
Oh, I already got
don't do it.
I already got a beat for that. I already got a beat for
don't
that.
Do it.
You know, shout out,
don't do it.
The Ill Eagle. That's all I gotta say.
Motherfucker. Anyway, so like I was saying, today's episode is 6-7. We're about to jump back into the Battle of the Sexes series with the problems between black men and black women. So I'm gonna let y'all know now. Y'all already had an advisor warning. I'm gonna give you another advisor warning.
Are you taking horsepower like Cameron? Like you get some cheeks later? Is that why you chewing so much right now? Let it begin. Let it begin.
Oh yeah,
right.
I'm with it. I'm with the shit. You know that the views and express of all us is all of us. Don't come over here with your titties all fucked up in a bunch. We gonna say what we gonna say, how we gonna say it, the way we gonna say it. You just gonna have to respect it.
Man or woman titties.
Man or woman titties.
Not non-discriminate around here.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. We some non-discriminate ass niggas.
I don't know about you, but I am. And the rest of us are. I don't know about you though.
What are you talking about?
Nah, go ahead.
Yo, stop playing with me. Stop playing me, Steph. I'm not discriminate. Fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all really gonna sit there and put that back on me?
Do tell.
The pescatarian bullshit.
I don't know what Steph is talking about.
Steph, no, never mind Steph. Steph trying to play me, and she's not funny today. So that's just what it is.
You're right.
Like I was saying,
today. I'm frustrated today. Go ahead.
Luke,
yeah, because she's lacking cheeks. You know what I'm saying? But
that has enough of that. No, that has nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do with it.
No.
Everything.
I mean, it would be nice, but no, that's not the problem.
Anyway, listen. We gonna say what the fuck we gonna say. That's it. Gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Cause this is a line crossing episode because we trying to get down to a situation like and the reason why I wanted to come up with this topic of discussion is because if you really pay attention to social media now, there are a lot of videos about nowadays, like what is it? You still got the passport bros, and then you still got now the new thing, which is the old thing, is now why black women so mad that black men are marrying successful black men are marrying white women, and we bring that up. I remember they used to have conversations like that back in the 1990s when I was a kid. Now that shit has come. Well, no, I'm saying not as much as it was in the 1990s in New York City, and how it is. It hyped up. It's like times 10 now on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like you have some black women sitting there talking about, oh well, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll go get me a white man. Or then you have some women talking about how pissed they are because they can't pick them, but then don't want to look at themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole back and forth. I'm gonna actually take a page out of Stephanie Gale's book here and say both people have to hold themselves accountable. It's not just one. You can't point the finger all at the black women. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, because I see that as being unfair. You know,
I'm intrigued.
Either this. Huh?
I can't believe you said that. I'm intrigued. Keep going. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. You like me now. You like me. I'm one of your favorite people for 5 seconds now.
I didn't say that. I just said I'm intrigued. Keep going.
That means I'm one of your favorite fucking people for 5 seconds.
Keep going.
So like I was saying, right? You have to take into consideration this black man might have liked the white woman from jump. You know what I'm saying? Or this woman was probably there since the beginning. This guy probably did go to black women and try to, holler at them or whatever have you. But let's be realistic. There are cases, I don't know if it's some of the most, but there are cases where you have a guy on his way to success, whether it's in sports or scholastically, whatever, trying to give himself a black woman. And the black woman turns him down because she thinks he's corny or he doesn't have enough money or whatever the case may be. There you see a woman from outside the race step up and you know what I'm saying, been with this guy from the fucking jump. Now all of a sudden he about to go to the NBA and NFL, or let's just say he's an inventor. He got a major invention out of some shit. He getting money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like high profile shit. You know what I'm saying? Part of the 1%. Now you see this guy there. He's like, you're waiting at the finish line. But he done passed you by because Becky was right there. That same Becky that was there from day one is right there when he's at the finish line.
That's not always the case.
No, but I know it's not always the case. I was about to say, like,
that's not the common.
That's
not the common thread, but
actually, it was the common thread back in the day. It is now too.
Not when it comes to the Kanye West of the world. Not when it comes to let's see, who else am I thinking about? We'll just say Kanye West for the time being. I'm having trouble figuring, bringing up other folks, but like, yeah, come on. He was he was dating black women from the beginning, and then all of a sudden it just got lighter and lighter and lighter. Like, we went from the woman that was in the sorority that he was dating for a long time, his college sweetheart.
Yeah.
There was a couple of women he was dating to Amber Rose. We started toting that line. Then we got into the Kim Kardashians and the what's his current wife's name? Was it Jessica?
I don't even know.
I think that's her name.
Yeah.
Something like that. But we get like, it just got lighter and lighter and lighter all of a sudden. It's just, and don't get me wrong, like, I don't like, usually I'm not like, I've dated, I've said it before, I've dated, all races of women. And for me, it's just like, we vibe. And I'm cool with that. I mean, my preference though, I do prefer dating black women. Not saying that, but that's not, taking anyone else out of the equation, because, anyone can vibe with you. It's just, I only, like, my preference is black women because there is a need for women, especially, melanated black women, to have some sort of validation. Like, they've spent their entire lives being told that they're, less than, that they're not worthy enough, that they don't, they've been put to the back burner, and the choices have been, I want the exotic woman, I want the Hispanic woman, or I want the Asian woman, or I want and again, it's not their fault at all, but it's like, you have a lot of these dudes that walk around here and they're like, I want the exotic chick, just because, that's the coveted thing right now. You know what I mean? Instead of seeing the goodness and the grace and the beauty in the women that are around you.
All right, John has a comment here. He said, "Wait, so you date black women because you feel sorry for them?"
No, I date them because they're worthy. They're worthy of that love. They're worthy of that love. I'm a melanated woman too. If you can't tell, I'm kind of dark.
Well, now you know what, Steph, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you up to. Of course you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but like, and
no,
yeah, I know
you didn't hear what I was saying.
Who, me or
no? I'm talking about Ja. You weren't listening to what I was saying. I'm saying we walked around all our lives, being told that we're less than. And I'm a person that's like, you're worthy of that love. You're worthy of being loved in that in a major way, in a
Hold on,
way that
Steph.
that you deserve. That's what I'm saying.
Steph, I agree with you 100%. And even when I was a kid, I used to love white women. You couldn't tell me shit. I
Mm,
loved them from the titties, the ass, the thighs, the legs. I used to love white women when I was a kid. But I used to. There was really no white chicks around. Where I was living. The most was like either Puerto Rican or Polynesian. You
mm,
know, but for the most part, I always dealt with. Even though I had a fetish for white chicks, I always dealt with black women. You know what I'm saying? And even when I had a crush on the white women, you know what I'm saying? And that was mostly by preference. It wasn't
mm,
because, oh, I don't want to mess with a black chick. No, my mother's black. Why wouldn't I? It's just
mm,
that, I was just more how you say, I was just more attracted to the white women during that time. But then I had a talk with my cousins, and he was telling me why he dated black women, and we got to a real deep discussion about it. I'm not gonna reiterate what we were talking about, but I will make a long story short with saying that what he said made 100% sense. It made a lot of sense for me to change my mind to really focus on dating black women. And now, to be honest with you, because of that conversation, and yeah, my experiences with black women are not the greatest. I,
mm.
I I just have to be honest with you, but I would not give them up and I wouldn't trade them for anybody else in the world. And that's me speaking from the heart. No matter how much I come at y'all, no matter how much shit I talk, because I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I talk my shit because I give a fuck. I care about the black woman. You know what I'm saying? I overly care about the black woman. So if I sit there and call up a black woman out about her attitude, or like if she'll wash her ass or whatever the fuck the case may be, you know, um, it's because like I love black women. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It took me a while to really understand why I should love black women, but I love black women to the point where I can't see them with any other race. No disrespect to any other race. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a black woman likes a white dude, yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
would.
Okay.
If I liked her that much, you fucking right, I would. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, yo, John's funny. Nah, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't trade her for any like that's all right, Steph. Remember that cookout? The
Yeah.
cookout in Prospect Park? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Can we play the replay? Wow.
No.
Uh, what replay you talking
Again,
about?
no, he's talking about what I was saying. And
Oh,
again, you're playing with semantics, but go ahead.
well, no. Remember the cookout? We was at a Prospect Park, and remember that the black chick, the black woman with the dreadlocks or whatever, and she had the black the medallion, the African medallion on her neck or whatever.
Mhm.
And she was holding hands, kissing the white dude and all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's no disrespect to to the white guy, none whatsoever. I'm not racist, but there was a part of me that was, I was pretty fucked up over that. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie to you. I was like, yo, that should have been me. That should have been me holding hands with her, kissing her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie. And the only reason why I did that because she was an extremely beautiful woman.
Mhm.
To me, she was extremely beautiful. I'm like I really wanted to disrespect the nigga and just be like, yo, that's my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some real like bully shit. But I said, you know what? I'm a bit too old for that. So you know what I'm saying? Let them rock. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think bullies get a bad rep though.
nah, that's a fact. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Oh, by the way,
I don't think they're wrong.
fucking sarcasm, this guy. But nah, like, Like,
What-
what
So
was up?
I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about something right now. Like, okay, for example, like I'm thinking about let's talk. Let's bring up a current. Let's bring up a current situation.
Okay.
Cassie Ventura. Cassie Ventura. All right. You know
Oh
who she's
boy.
married to right now? You know who she's married to? She's married to a white guy right now. Okay. She has a child with this guy. Okay. But who was she dating before? Sean P. Diddy Combs. Okay. A black man had the opportunity to treat this woman well, and he did not.
I wouldn't
And
call him a man.
now
but,
the world
you
is
know,
seeing it.
semantics.
What'd you say?
I said I wouldn't call him a man, but semantics. But go ahead.
Well, yeah, I say man loosely. I say it very loosely. Wait, what did Jai Logic say? How old are you when you grow out of taking someone's women forcibly? What? Wait, what?
Yo, my fault. I pressed the button
What
by
is
accident. The shit just took me off
Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Why are you pressing buttons? But
because I felt like it.
Push the
Jesus,
button.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so now we just read Jai Logic's question. He said, "How old are you when you grow out of taking someone's women forcibly?" Oh my god! I don't
You
even
gotta
know.
like 18, 19. You gotta, yeah. Once you turn 18, 19, you gotta stop that shit. Like,
Oh my god!
I can honestly say I've never tried that, but I never will because I'm a grown man. But you know, just
yeah,
a thing.
18, 19 years old. You gotta stop that shit at 18, 19. Like, you can't just be bullying niggas for they chicks. So that's high school shit.
So yeah.
Did that
So
work? Did that ever work for you?
I've seen it work for other people. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't worked for me per se.
I don't think
I
that
haven't.
works as a kid either.
I've never been bullied for my girl, so I don't know how that feels. But I've seen other niggas get get pressed for their chick. You know what I'm
If
saying?
a
And
dude, if a dude gets pressed for a chick, and the chick actually goes with the other dude, then that dude did you a favor. That's
And
my
pretty
opinion.
much,
That's
pretty
not
much.
that's not ever happened to me either. I've had dudes like flirt with my girl, and that's as far as it goes. Because once they see my face and how I'm gonna fuck them up, they definitely step back. So
Because they got to face
No,
the facts.
well,
no, Steph.
first of all they think I'm a man, so
Oh
that works in
man.
my favor. But there's some merit to having masculine features. Okay, I don't know. I would disagree on that. But
I think it takes a certain kind of person to try to debo somebody for their girl.
yeah,
You know, just saying.
Like I said, I've
I
seen
won't
it. I've
say it
seen it
doesn't
happen.
happen.
That's like caveman
Yeah.
shit. That's mine now.
I literally seen a dude literally walked up, slapped the shit out of somebody in front of his girl,
Yes,
and then
it does happen,
heard
Ja.
heard through the grapevine that homeboy that smacked him screwed his girl over the weekend. Like,
It does
like
happen.
It was gonna happen
I'm
regardless.
telling you.
That's why.
I've seen it happen.
And so about let's say I've seen this shit happen. Like niggas do get they get Debo for their chick. Like, and you have to take into accountability too. Back then, especially during the '90s and early 2000s, women they were turned on for that. They was turned on to that shit. At least the women that I knew, they love fucking with gangsters and thug ass niggas and thug ass niggas that are like the fight and all that. Like it's like literally the winner of the fight was the one that was getting ass at the end of the week. You might as well say it like that.
Or getting smashed.
Boy.
Both.
Beating up the ass and beating that ass. Wow.
Hey,
I mean,
I like the way you
won't-
put it there, Ramos. I like the way you put it there.
I've kind of had situations. They used to
They used to be Thunderdome up in Bronx, man. For that, they used to like, let's do it.
Now I will
Take it
say,
all.
I will say, all right, what's up? What's up, Kennedy?
Yo, Kennedy was
Salute to you,
good, man. Yo,
Nah,
Jai, you a fool, man. Like,
Now I did have a situation where I was out with a friend one time, and I had to get her back anyway because like we're no longer friends. But this friend this friend did something dirty to me. Um, and I got her back. But basically, like, so there was a situation where I was dating someone, and yeah, we all went out one night, and that girl I was dating ended up kissing my friend. And yeah, that turned into a problem. So we went out another time. Oh no, yeah, we need that. We need that one.
No bueno. No
No bueno.
bueno.
Oh, it's not coming up. Oh, this thing sucks. But anyway, so
Yes,
anyway,
sir.
I ended up getting them back.
You
When I with
banged her mom.
when I with another person, they tried to take that chick, and yeah, I ended up getting her.
You need to
Getting
up
the
the
girl
ante,
at the
Steph. You
end.
should have banged her mom.
Word.
That's the ultimate. You can't come back from that.
No, you
And
can't
then-
come back from that.
and then
You're
you
right.
shoulda-
I should have banged. Milf's
And
on
then
my
write
thing. I should have banged the mom, but
Then you should have wrote a song about it or some funk shit. Like, turn her mama out. Like,
Right.
oh, man. Yo, Steph, I would buy the single. I swear I would. And play that shit every day here
Yeah, you
on
could have
Random
made a whole
Thoughts.
song about it, like detailing the what happened.
And let me tell you something. The girl that I got her back with was 10 times hotter than the one.
You got both of them back.
I didn't get both of them back, but the second one that she was attempting to, get with, like we were both attempting to get with her, but my attempt turned into a success, and yeah, and I rubbed it in her face too. I
wow.
rubbed everything. I rubbed the everything.
She rubbed it
Everything.
all in front of her.
All in front of her.
It's my she
Put them on the glass too. But
the glass she was holding in her
After
hand.
dark.
not the window glass.
Oh, the window glass.
Yeah.
I thought it was like that glass of Henny you were.
She had to go. She was so pissed off she had to go home. Later.
Oh, Lord.
Did you think? Wait, what? Did you think the wood was the go-to? Wait, I gotta elaborate on that question because I'm trying to figure it out.
Well,
Kennedy,
guys,
elaborate on that question.
For those who just came in, it's Battle of the Sexes, the problems between black men and black women. And that what's up?
No, I was gonna say when you were, around the time you were, fucking with buttons and got yourself logged out. We were talking about this current situation with Cassie and Diddy Combs, and how she went from Diddy to now dating this. Now she's married to a white guy, and she has a child with this guy. Not saying that anything's wrong with the white guy, but the fact that she went from I'm posing this question.
No,
like what
the,
makes
No, I'm reading what John
read the
said.
comment,
Yo,
read the
John's a
comment.
fool.
what did he say? Do you think that no matter what they want? No.
No, not that comment.
No. The bros, how they
Is he calling PG County the P Grabber County? Is that what he's calling it?
Wow.
Is that what he's calling it?
Wow.
I don't know. There's a lot of people who have this with that. I'm just saying.
He loves it.
There was another
He loves
case
it.
recently in the news of PG County. I was like,
Listen.
what the hell is in the water in PG County?
Listen, they take
Or something like that.
I mean,
they take women in all the 5 boroughs and PG County. I'm just saying.
I mean, these hands have grabbed a lot of pee. So I'm just saying.
Wow.
With permission, by the way.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah,
But guys, I have a roundtable question. Because this is not all about just relationships. I want to get real further into it. Like what I mean by the problem between black men and black women, I want to talk about from a whole as a start, even from slavery days. So my question is a real deep question. So I really want y'all to think on this. So Steph, I'm gonna start with you with this roundtable question. When was the first time you heard about the Willie Lynch theory, and what were your thoughts about it?
I mean, what Willie Lynch theory? I mean, like I
You know
said,
what I'm talking about when I say the Willie Lynch theory, like
no,
how you.
elaborate. Like what
All right,
specific?
so we all know about Willie Lynch, right? That he came from the West Indies. So what was this? Still slavery? Whatever, nigga. Like, whatever, nigga.
Oh my god!
If it is, I don't see nothing about it. I don't see it.
Stupid Tennessee.
We love y'all, man. But
Oh my
no,
God.
seriously. So Willie Lynch, he was a slave owner for the West Indies. Came to the States to teach motherfuckers how to handle the slaves.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not gonna get too much into it because it's a lot. But I think we all know what the Jedi mind trick or the mind fuck that he was using in order to control slaves.
Yeah.
First, you had to break down a man. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you had to take it to account. That time, the man was the leader of the household, no matter what race. The man was known as the leader of the household.
Not everywhere.
During that time, Steph.
Not everywhere. No, not everywhere.
Oh my God! Here we go with this bullshit. Okay, not everywhere.
We can talk about certain civilizations in Africa where the women.
Don't make me have to ask Advis because Advis he knows it all.
Again,
no, don't shake your head. I'm trying to make you look good.
Again, there were civilizations.
You always arguing with me
because you're wrong.
How the fuck am I wrong? How?
There were civilizations in Africa. They were villages and tribes in Africa that were run by women.
Oh my God, we're not talking about.
No.
But, all right.
Yes,
all right. No, we're talking about it from a Willie Lynch. From a Willie Lynch perspective. Willie Lynch perspective.
So we're talking about from a Europeanized view of a family structure.
Yes, exactly. From the Europeanized view of the family structure. You're right. And I'm not being sarcastic. Mr. RJC78 said, I wouldn't just limit it to just a specific race. I think all ethnicities go through this. I think it all depends on personal experiences. Right, but right now we're talking about the separation between black men and black women because I see a problem here between all right, they say feminism is destroying America, whatever the fuck, but I guarantee you this: I'll put everything I have in the fucking bank that the only race that takes it farther is black people. Real shit, because guess what? I never heard, to this very day, I've never heard a white feminist woman say, fuck all white men. But I have heard one black feminist say fuck all black men.
Okay,
I've heard this.
That's her issue. That's her issue to gripe with.
Well, what I'm saying is I've heard it more than once.
Yeah, but you said one black woman.
All right, Steph, I'm gonna have to get you right now too. Then we can't do this. We can't do this specific of, okay, it's there in Africa, and then say that from his perspective, he's talking about, this is what the household of men were the heads of the household. We can't do the back. If we're gonna do one, then that means it's all. If not, then both of y'all are wrong.
Really?
Wait, what are you talking?
Elaborate.
No, I was talking about the earlier comment that when Lyrics was trying to set up about how, again, in at least the cross of the households here from the Willie Lynch letter, he's talking about how, men being the heads of the household or at least being the leaders. And then you was like, no, not in other places in Africa and stuff. If we get all the way down.
No, because he was saying at the time that all globally that was the thing, and it wasn't the thing.
Gotcha.
That's all I was saying. I was just
gotcha. I was gonna say the majority at this point right now, a lot of it's gonna be speaking to the majority because at the end of the day, a lot of stuff is not 100%. That's all I was ended up saying. And then lyrics was about to do something, so then I was just like say the same thing, and I was like, well, then we have to also validate this what Steph just ended up saying. So that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna say one person, then that one person gonna take the whole perspective of just one thought. Like even in statistics, that doesn't make sense. But continue.
Well, no, the only thing I was saying, right? Because like I said, I was asking the roundtable question about what do you think about the Willie Lynch theory, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what are your thoughts on that? And I'm like this. At least I was just trying to break down what Willie Lynch was explaining to the slave owners or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, from their perspective, at least from Willie's perspective, the man is the head of the household. How can we break down the black family? We have to start by breaking down the black man. How do we do this? We take him away from the black women and the children, beat him beat him within an inch of his fucking life. More likely they probably had some buck breaking shit going on in there too that they didn't teach us in school, and we're just learning the whole buck break situation now.
Oh yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Make the black man a primarily weak example to the point where the black women and the children have no choice but to depend on the slave owner. You know what I'm saying? Because now, how can that man take care of that family where that man is dependent? He's just as dependent on the slave owners as you are.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the mind fuck of it all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like I said, there's other things that involve too, like like they graped the the female slaves, have mixed babies with them, and then they'll either take the mixed babies and make them slaves, or they'll stay with the mother and they grow up to be slaves. You know, and like to be slaves somewhere down the line, they sell them to another family. It's a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I say about the Willie Lynch theory or whatever is basically how to control the slaves in a nutshell.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So wait, what was your original round table question?
Is when did
Hold on.
you first? Oh, go ahead.
When did I
Sorry, I
first
just wanted to
learn
read
about it?
this comment real quick. John Logic said lyrics, the Willie Lynch letter speech was about making all black people mistrust each other based on
Yes.
all differences and trust the slave owner. Which
It's
basically
basically it's a
that's the
divide and
ultimate mind fuck.
it's a divide
Yes.
it's divide and conquer,
Crabs in a
its
barrel.
in the classic form.
And
It's
I don't
just
want to hear
now
shit
it's
about
now
there's no
narrowed
crabs in a
down to
barrel. Go ahead,
yeah,
sorry.
but now it's barrel. It's just narrowed down to specific like a specific group of people. Um, I mean, I, I thankfully I had parents that were like well informed and well educated, and so I was informed. I was well informed on Black history in general. I mean, we more so focused on the positives of Black history. Like my parents, especially my mom, didn't want me to not learn about the positives of Black history and the contributions African Americans have made to this country in a very profound way. I mean, I had the book, To Be a Slave, and if you don't have it, I would suggest you get it before they ban it everywhere in this country. But
No, that's a fact.
it's basically letters and documents and yeah, it's basically letters and documents collected by the Library of Congress from former slaves and people that were enslaved at the time, and it talks about their experiences living on plantations and whatnot. But I knew a lot. I knew about the Willie Lynch theory from a very young age, especially and also through hip hop. They talked about the Willie Lynch theory in hip hop.
Oh yeah, I
You have
know certain
Ice
songs.
Cube and various other people, that talked about it. Poor Righteous Teachers, um, X Clan, people of that nature. So it's always been there. That education has always been there. Um, I guess as in regards to my question is now, like now that we have this knowledge and we know that it was the divide and conquer strategy employed upon us, and it's still in a way that's it's a divide and conquer strategy employed on us to this day. What are we doing to counteract it? That's my question.
All right. Well, I will
Yeah.
say this. That we're definitely gonna get into that too because like I said, like the problems between black men and black women, it just doesn't stem from what's going on in social media today. All this shit was a setup from the time from I would say the time of slavery. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they forced the ideas of you old. Yeah, 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 Tennessee. It's crazy. But I okay, agreed lyrics. Yeah, like yo, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But Steph, that was your answer, Steph? Or you got some more?
It's a question. Like, what are we doing to counteract Willie Lynch, the effects of the Willie Lynch theory, and just these divide and conquer tactics? Because I don't see anything happening right
I'll
now.
be honest with you. There's a lot of people talking good shit. I mean, they. Oh my God, you on TikTok, you on Facebook, you're on Twitch, you're on this, that, the third, whatever social media website. They talking some really fly shit, really
Mm,
fly shit about what
mm,
we should do and what we could do and how we do. If we do this, we can make this better. That way, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all ain't gonna like what I have to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Shut the fuck up and do it. Shut the fuck up and do it. That's it. You have so many fucking great ideas about how we should do this and how we should do that. You know how we as African Americans we can use the government to our advantage, but we still can't get the president that we vote for. I mean that's another conversation for another time. But getting back to this Willie Lynch theory,
Oh,
and that,
speaking
that
of
also plays a part of that too.
getting back
Go ahead.
to getting back to presidents. Well, for one, the president doesn't have all the power. Let's just understand that
Well,
we really need to be focusing on Congress, our local
the House, the House of
nah,
Congress, yeah,
even down to our local government. We need to be focusing on the local government. We need to be focusing on our state government. We need to be focusing on yeah, I'm get to Obama in a minute, but yeah, we need to be focusing on our other branches of government, like the House of Representatives, the senators, like the
Yep.
people we choose, the judges that we choose in our areas. We need to be focusing on that. But
Yes, Tennessee,
that's
all
another
of that.
subject. That's another
Tennessee, all of
subject in
that.
itself. In regards to Obama, I mean, we can talk about some of
we get
the
it, Tennessee. We get it. Trust me, we get it, Kennedy.
we
Child
look
support, yeah, I know, I
now
know.
we can talk about the initiatives that he put in place for Black fathers, but hey, I wouldn't call him Willie Lynch. He put a lot of things in place that y'all neglected, but I'm
No,
not
that's a
saying
fact.
I'm not saying he's a savior. I am saying that there's a lot of things that you all neglect that you overlook.
Oh, you mean when it comes to
That's all I'm
Obama?
saying. When it comes to Obama, there's a lot of things Black people overlook. He's not the president of Black people. He's the president of the
Well, I
United
mean,
States, and
but
there's only so much him as a man and a president can do in his station.
well,
That's all.
well, I'll
That's
be,
all I'm gonna say about that.
He's related
well,
to
I'll
the
be
Bush.
honest.
Okay.
He is. They're cousins. Yes.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You know, when he was elected,
Hmm.
you couldn't tell one black person shit. It's like, yeah, yeah, we got a black man in as president. Yeah,
Yeah.
we came up.
President is black. My
We came
Lambo
up.
is blue.
We did come up though,
Like
and
we can't. No. But what I'm saying is, when he first got elected,
okay.
it was like, yo, we came up. Yeah, you're right. Was it John said black people overlook how he won a peace prize the same day he let NASA bomb the moon looking for water.
Mm,
But,
I don't know about
but
that
the
last
reason
part,
why
I
but
don't
he
know.
was
I don't
bombing
know about
places.
that one.
That last part, but I know the other parts he was bombing a lot of.
No, he
African
was
countries.
bombing. Yeah, he was bombing other places. I will give you that.
Yeah.
I don't know about NASA.
No.
I don't know about NASA and the moon, but I know he was bombing other places.
Yeah.
That same day. But I'm just saying all this. This is the same dude that overturned or commuted 38,000.
And its booster rocket
convicts.
traveling at more than 6,000 miles an hour on a collision course with that right there, the moon. No accident plan. This is a planned mission.
That's right. We're going to be watching it.
Right now, a NASA satellite and its booster rocket traveling at more than 6,000 miles an hour on a collision course with that right there, the moon. No accident plan. This is a planned mission.
That's right. We're going to be watching it live. Robin Roberts, Diane Sawyer, Sam Champion, all standing by here. And by the way, they are sending tweets out from the rocket, which last said, wow, 10 minutes away from locking into the moon. And we're right, Sam, that it's going to send up a plume of rock, and they think possibly ice, and ice will mean water, which means...
Yeah, that water equals life. So what they want to know is if there was ever water on any kind of moon or planet. And so this is a good place to start.
I mean, again, when you think about it, it's like, all right.
Did they find water?
I was more concerned about the other places here on Earth that
I don't know
that actually had people around.
I believe they did actually. They believe they were like underwater wells, but I'm not sure if that was the case. When they bombed it.
But we're getting away from the subject. Let's bring it back.
Green screened. I'm playing.
But my point was with Obama, he set up a lot of initiatives for
because it's a space station. The moon is supposedly a whole big space station in disguise.
Guys, we are really just getting away from the whole thing. Let's
look, the whole point of me bringing up Obama, because Tennessee brought up Obama, he had a lot of initiatives for Black fathers and Black men in general. He set up a lot of caucuses and initiatives for them. That's all I'm going to say about it. I don't know any other president that set some stuff up like that for black men, and it's more specific. But go off. Now let's get back to. Let's narrow it back
to the question. Let's get back to the roundtable question, man, please. Do you have anything more to add to that stuff? What happened?
No,
I didn't even read that.
No,
shit.
I just wanted to address what Kennedy said. That's all.
Well, wow.
we got to stop doing that. But what were you going to say?
No, I was gonna say, you done with the roundtable question?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, cool.
I answered the question with another question, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Eric, I'll ask you the same thing when it comes down to the Willie Lynch letter. What are your thoughts about it?
You're muted.
I think you're muted, brother.
Yeah,
he did on purpose.
I'm gonna preface it with one thing. I don't feel I have the authority or the right.
You muted again.
I'm sorry. I don't think I have authority. Or I'm familiar with the Willie Lynch letters, but I don't think I have the authority or the right to chime in on something specific like this. It just doesn't.
You're part of the diaspora.
Eric. First of all, this is Randumb Thoughtz. Here,
yeah,
I christen you as a part of the diaspora.
Man of the United States.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
Eric, say what you feel.
You're a black man.
We here.
You're a black man too, Eric.
You black. Fuck is you talking about? Black.
You doing Young Fathers here? The album Young Fathers. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. So
he's Puerto Rican, Kennedy. He is black.
He is black.
So in terms of that, I'm gonna try to make it as general as possible. I think there's a problem that goes. You're right. It does go deeper. What's going on today, and that has to do with what's happening in the society from the inception of the society as we know it. You know, in terms of things that have cause and effects, and the fact that certain sectors of the society try to push things under the rug and try to like make it like it never happened, and diminishes, a lot of things. So I do believe it is responsibility of the people who are directly involved first and foremost, because if you don't clean, if you don't take care of your house, nobody else is going to take care of it. So you need to clean your house and get it in order first before you want anybody else to help you in any way or to lend a hand. So how far I'm gonna take it in terms of things like that.
And we thank you for taking it there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got a problem? You already know what you do. You call 1-800. Nobody give a fuck.
I do want to
Because
say
nobody
something
give a
after-
fuck.
I do want to say something after the roundtable question, but yeah. go
Nah,
ahead.
because like Eric can say whatever he want. He black. Fuck out of here. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you're part of the diaspora. We claiming that.
no matter what color, you can speak on it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Kennedy said that shit too. Fuck it. Like Kennedy, he fuck with you. Like, stop playing. Yo, but anyway, moving along. Advis, I asked you the same question. The black acronym, aka Mr. Know-It-All.
No,
Young Ad in the building.
I would give that to
What do
Steph.
you?
Continue.
Oh shit. What do you think about the Willie Lynch letter? I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
Just as much as what you've already said. The
Mm.
other thing is there has been a back and forth of this being a hoax in itself, and as in what I mean by a hoax, as in there is another author who actually wrote the letter, but it was put out there. But regardless if it's a hoax or not, the listing and just the whole objectifying of how there's a whole list of how to break somebody down, specifically a slave, like to have that out there in the world, again, it's very troubling. It's very hard, as well as, again, it just sets people up to, again, like you said, divide and conquer. But overall with that, there's always been this inclination, again, to dominate or rule over people. Like, I agree with Eric. I mean, from the inception of the U.S. in particular, which we still are babies compared to the world in general, or, overall when it comes to history. And a lot of the roots of this society was, created, if not, were on the backs of, we said, of slaves of all different origins and kinds. And when you decide to go away from those roots, I mean, you start to see, again, the utter destruction. And of course, at the end of the day, when we talk about capitalism and other things of that sort, there's always somebody that has to be over somebody. And in this particular case, because we can't get it together with ourselves, because I've heard this from other people saying it too. I mean, I think there's been a few videos that talked about how, like, other races of people are not necessarily intimidated or scared by blacks in particular, because of the fact that how we can't stay organized. And part of that too is because of the fact, like, the deeper rooted issues we still have yet to address. Which I'm not saying, oh, they're going to get tired of you. Keep on talking about slavery. You're going to keep talking about you've been enslaved and you've been this. When you're going to get that victim mindset out of your head, like, there's a point in time that once we start doing that things will eventually make a change. But typically, a lot of it doesn't happen until there's a huge shift or a problem. So we wait until the wound becomes almost infected to the point we got to cut off the limb, versus, okay, let's actually treat it as we're going to make it even better. I mean, shouts out to what's the book? It said post-traumatic slave syndrome by Joy DeGruy. Like, I got that book from my mom, like, and literally my mom is the one that put me on game on a lot of stuff too, is because she had the books. It just never did. It just got to a point. So to also answer your question too earlier about it, when I heard about a Willie Lynch letter, more so like towards the end of high school, because then once I went to college, I just was like picking up every book that I can, learning about just a new amount of stuff. But it has had a huge effect, huge impact on the Black community. But then if people are very, again, witty and smart about it, this can, again, impact all other communities, which it has.
Right.
Wow, this and the thing is, I agree with you. It actually has impacted other communities in a way of let's go back. Let's take a little visit back to the dating part of it. Now the only reason why I say the dating part is because that's what most people relate to, especially during this whole social media thing. John said the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to United States President Barack Obama, B 1961, and okay. The Norwegian Nobel Committee announced the award for October 9, 2009, citing Obama's promotion of nuclear
Proliferation.
Yeah. Proliferation.
I knew that. I know. I just want to see if y'all
Come
knew
on,
that.
spelling bee champ. Come on.
NASA's Lunar Crater Observation and Sensing Satellite, L-Cross, aka a bomb, was launched the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter to determine if water ice exists in a permanently shadowed crater.
I mean,
at the moon's south
according
pole,
to the
as
video
planned,
that you showed
L-Cross.
us, they said a rocket. Rocket isn't exactly doesn't have to be a weapon, but
it can be used as one. Everything can.
It can
unfortunately.
Be. It doesn't. That's ambiguous.
He said, I'm done reading for today. Okay, I'm tired of reading stuff to you guys. Okay,
at the moon's south pole, as planned, L-Cross and its Centaur. What the fuck? Centaur stage impacted. I said that Centaur stage impacted the moon on October 9, 2009.
Yeah,
damn.
You know Centaur because of all these other zodiac signs, all of y'all. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
All right, John. We October 9th, 2000. Damn.
Numerology.
I'll look it up. 1099. Yeah.
1099. Shit. Okay.
Wow.
I got it. 1099. I got it.
We are the weapon. You didn't get that from that. Yeah. We are. Tennessee said we are the weapon. Y'all didn't get that from COVID. Look, I just want to throw this out here. I just want to get to a point where I don't have to hear the question of who would you rather spend time in the woods with, a random bear or a random man. I don't want to hear that question. I want to get to that point. When are we gonna get to that point?
Apparently, Drake is included in there too. By somebody's,
Well, here's the thing. When I heard that. When I heard that question, right? Who you be out in the woods with a bear or a man? And some of these women said a bear. I just want to say,
I said a bear too.
No, hold on. With all due respect, y'all young chicks are dumb.
Why?
Why the fuck would you sit there and say? Because this here is the part of the separation. No, yes. I'm not even joking right now. I'm dead fucking serious, man. Steph.
No, I'm
this is the part of the separation right here. This is the main problem. You would rather have a fucking bear that would literally rip you apart and eat you when it feels hungry enough, rather than your own man, a black man.
And we're gonna break this down.
That's how we're gonna do it. This is how.
Yes.
This is how. That's what it is. Well, all right, break it down for me because I'm lost. I'm fucking lost.
I know
so clearly you haven't heard the answers that have been out there, which are
no, because I was so fucking mad at the question.
No, again, you didn't hear the answers that were being put out there.
Well, lay it on me then. Fuck it. What's up?
So some of the logic that was put out there was that. So one, a bear is not going to immediately attack you. That's if you make if any survivalists out here would tell you, if you make a lot of noise and you don't encroach in there, yes, they will.
Stop it. Fucking stop it, Steph.
I got stories.
Stop.
I got stories. But anyway,
I'm gonna stop Steph right there. I mean,
no, I'm not. No, I'm not done.
Thank you. Somebody stop her. Somebody.
I'm in a soup full of sausage. I'm gonna talk. Okay.
You're gonna take that bear then and go to where that bear in the walk in the woods, because
hear what I'm saying. If I don't encroach on the bear's space, if I'm not close to the children, if I'm making all the noise in the world, to keep them away, I would be okay with that. That's cool. That a bear is not going to attack you. In most cases,
you're
bears
putting
do not
logic
attack.
you're putting logic on an animal who is a wild animal and reacts in a way illogically at times, just like human beings acting logically. That is ridiculous.
No, but I'm saying no. A wild, first of all, a wild
It is.
animal. Right, but they're encroaching in the bear space. That is the difference.
So basically, don't be in the woods at all. That's what Steph is saying. Just don't go be in the woods.
That's not what I'm
because
saying.
That's
If
the
you,
territory.
That's not what I said. You're not listening again. If you don't make, if you make enough noise and enough to keep the bear at a distance, they're going to leave you alone.
Listen, I've seen Cocaine Bear, okay, and that
Oh,
nobody bothered that bear.
We're not including cocaine in the
Nobody
mix.
bothered that bear. That bear was high in cocaine.
We're talking about a
And
random
he had a
person
rage.
and a random bear. That's what we're talking
Oh
about.
my
We're
God.
talking about cocaine is not introduced into the scenario, okay?
Oh,
Look.
Lord Jesus Christ.
But the bear has enough logic to know, okay, I'm a stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay right over here and do what I need to do for my family or what have you, or for my safety and my. I'm gonna mind my business. A bear has enough logic to know that.
unless, Steph, I'm sorry, but I gotta cut in there. Unless, and this is, and you can see this shit in Trials of Life. Unless you have a piece of food and that motherfucker is hungry, I'm telling you, and I'm not even joking. That why you think they put "Don't feed the bear" signs up? It cool to this day. Don't feed the bears, because when them niggas is hungry, when they hungry, they stomach growling. Guess what? You a part of the fucking menu, titties and all. They ain't never had no black girl titties. There'll be a first time for every fucking thing. Fuck with them if you want to.
Again, those are isolated incidents.
I gotta say one thing. This is
Isolated
question.
It's
funny how this question is posed by white people. Because you know why? Because white people usually want to go in the woods, and they usually get hurt and attacked by animals. So it's insane to think that people of our intelligence caliber is actually even talking about this nonsense.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
No,
but
it's not.
I mean, no, but we're talking about it.
Stats, most people are not attacked by bears unless they are encroaching in their space.
You know why they're not attacked by bears? Hold on. You know why most people?
Do you know why?
Are your kids?
I've never gotten attacked by a bear.
You know why most black people? Do you know why most black people are not attacked by bears? Because most black people ain't in the motherfucking woods. They're not in that shit.
They're bears in this area right now. It's been on the news.
Man, fuck them niggas. We ain't talking about them.
We ain't going to Wanderlust anymore.
Bears in Northeast.
That's why we're not getting
There were
killed,
bears in Northeast.
Don't do Wanderlust.
There were bears in Northeast, and they have not attacked not one soul. Not white, not black, not no one. They have not attacked anyone.
Because
and it's a black bear. And it's a black bear. The black bears are the
so that means when I see you around it, I'm gonna have to bring a shotgun. Cool, no problem.
No,
Noted.
you don't.
Noted.
See, I'm alive. You see me, I'm alive and well.
Just walk up to
because you're in your house. You're in your house. Go outside, find a bear, and talk that shit. Then go ahead.
No,
we
wait.
All you have to do.
Again,
all you have to do is play
no
music for the bears. Play Barry White. You'll be good.
Oh shit!
Let's read them the Bernstein Bears. You know, they'll go to sleep. They won't bother you. You know.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I can't.
Bears are the most dangerous, but Eurasian brown bears and American black bears have also been known to attack humans. Yes, when encroaching on their territory.
Let's be real.
We're not. No. Because we're putting this out there. We're not adding.
There's been situations where animals have attacked people within their own habitat. Let's be ridiculous to say. I've seen it. I've heard it. It's like, animals are illogical. They're wild animals.
Yes, when you look at
I'd rather be in the woods with animals than a man. Okay.
Again, when you look at the
statistics, you can have a running chance for a man. The bear's gonna pounce the shit out of you. Just saying.
When you look at the statistics, it is a rare occurrence.
This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous conversation.
Listen, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. A
All
lot
right,
of
look,
people
look.
go into the woods.
Look,
They go into
look.
Yellowstone National Park every year.
Put some logic into this shit, please.
Look,
15-year-old boy thankful
Rare
to be
occurrence.
alive tonight after a black bear swiped at him several times. This happened at a cabin in Alpine. That's, of course, in eastern Arizona. All new at 10. ABC 15's Ashley Holden speaking with this teen's mom about such a scary encounter.
We feel very blessed that it wasn't worse.
That's how Carol Hawkins feels after her 15-year-old son, Brigham, survived a bear attack while in Alpine, Arizona.
He was in the one cabin by himself watching Pokemon.
Carol speaking with me Friday as her family drove back to their home in
You gotta
Pima.
catch them all.
She
You had
and
to
some
catch that
members of
kid.
the family had been with Carol's parents at their property
Sorry.
with several cabins.
The door was open. The bear came in, and from what he told us, it swiped him twice in the face, and he started screaming.
The black bear ultimately striking the teen multiple times. Carol says Brigham has a rare genetic condition, so escaping wasn't even an option. But the teen's 18-year-old brother nearby hearing the screams.
So we're very grateful that our 18-year-old was there and heard that Brigham was screaming. We didn't hear him, and the other cabin heard Brigham screaming and was able to go and get the bear away from the cabin so Brigham could shut the door.
The bear chasing several family members before Carol's husband reached Brigham and was able to call for help.
Again.
He was in the territory?
You can't
But
build
again-
cabins anywhere. Nowhere.
We can build
Nowhere.
cabins anywhere. But y'all missed one simple fact. The freaking
What,
door
like
was open.
He was
The
white while
door
watching
was open.
Pokemon?
The
The
door
man
was
was playing
open.
Pokemon. What was he
The
doing?
door was open. Why would you leave the door open?
You're trying to tell me he was
Again,
not.
a rare-
They were not in the territory. They were not,
Again,
I guess they didn't make enough
rare-
noise. That's what
a
happened.
rare
They didn't make enough
occurrence.
noise, and he
A
came up
rare
in there and hear Pokemon. He was like, nah, this bullshit. Get this bullshit off the TV. And smack him in the face.
A rare
Come
occurrence.
on, man.
Oh shit! I'm done talking about this stupid shit right here, man. Listen,
But-
I got
but
another.
look,
Three things. After this.
Is there a bear Pokemon at all?
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
You're gonna get blocked.
Wait, hold on. There is a bear Pokemon. His name is
them a book.
Snorlax.
Yo,
No,
just
well,
give them a bowl of
technically-
porridge. And
No,
you
Teddy Orsa and Ursaring are more bears because those are brown bears versus really.
No, but Snorlax, he's a magical bear.
So
He's
it's not
magical.
Barney. No, we're not doing this. No, we're not going from bears to.
He's a
dinosaurs to
motherfucking
all of that.
magical bear. What you telling me, my nigga? Like, how much money you want to put on it?
Ash is gonna get attacked right now. He's in his territory.
Right? Oh my goodness.
How often are people attacked?
Look,
No, we're gonna look it up.
no, Steph.
Yo, Kennedy,
I'm going to
my
say
fault.
this, Steph, and then we're done. We are done because we aren't
Yeah, this
even
conversation
really
is
even back to the
ridiculous.
conversation
Yeah.
of what the topic at hand really is.
Well,
Look,
no, yeah, we have to get back into it. So,
Yes.
so guys, I have another roundtable question. Okay,
Wait a minute, answer
so
the
we're actually gonna fast forward a bit into this social media age bullshit. Okay, and I have to
Bear
ask this
attacks
question
are
because
very rare. I'm just putting that out there.
I'ma tell you
I,
right now,
I knew
Steph.
I knew she was I
Tell
knew
you
she was
right
gonna
now.
let this shit
One-
go. I knew
one
Steph
in-
was gonna let it
Listen,
go.
one in-
you're a bear lover, Steph.
Love
One
my-
in
I think a bear
2.1
lover.
million. 1 in 2.1 million.
So is sharks.
There you go.
Shark attacks are very rare too, but you know what? Those motherfuckers eat people.
What are you talking
They
about?
still eat people.
Look,
1 in
Look.
2.1 million.
look.
Oh my god, I'm
I'm
done.
gonna tell you right now. To this day, with that question, it is ridiculous. I do not care, and the reason why I'm saying it's ridiculous is because the first thing is
Oh, shit.
are you seriously not looking at the divide and conquer that's going on with that question?
Thank
Like,
you.
Think
Thank
about
you.
it. Like, are
No,
you?
but
Thank you.
But that's also
Are you
but that's
serious?
I want to hear.
but that's also my point. But that's
Yeah,
also
let
my
Ed
point.
cook. Let him
Serious.
cook.
The second thing is, and I'm gonna be really truthful. That's part of the reason why I'm gonna tell y'all. This is the reason why I don't date. This is the reason why I don't really approach women, or why I really don't have those conversations. Is because of the fact that from that question, it's already assumed that the man is a creeper and he's a rapist already off the top. You
Agreed.
don't know because of the fact that because we don't put all of the, like, people ask when you give them a very general question, they're like, oh, but do they own a house, or is it on a Tuesday or this? We're not asking that stuff. We're just generally going straight to, oh, I'm going straight to the bear because the bear's not going to do this and do that. I'm not saying you can't. We're not avoiding your situation of probably what's happened to you in the past, or because you hear that from other people, so you've vicariously lived it through them. But the thing is, now it's just setting up the whole thing about, okay, well, if that person, that man, whoever's in there, he's going to do this to you on the go. It's 100%. It ain't no 6 out of 10, ain't no 7 out of 10, like 7 times you'll be saved, the other 3 you get this. It gets to a point where, again, to your point, yes, it's dividing us and conquering all of that. 3, it also sets up the point in the sense of if that's the case with the numbers and statistics, I'm gonna tell you now, it don't even sit right here because that's literally skewed because of the fact that we would have to be, again, living with bears, like cohabitating like a whole civilization, because we talk about proximity when it comes to all these different crimes, and technically I'm not living in proximity to no type of bear. I'm not living in proximity to really any type of animals. So it's doing a disservice to talk about those statistics where it doesn't make sense. This is a place where it doesn't make sense. This is more of, again, just an emotional response of some women really using it as a ride to just be like, you know what, all men can be looked at as evil. And I even hear the other question that they have when it comes to women, and I understand it, but at the same time, it's a dig to get back at that, which they say, would you rather tell all of your deep, dark secrets to a tree or to a woman? And I get the question, but at the same time, I still see that it's just dividing everybody. So to me, it's ridiculous. We shouldn't even be answering it. People are using social media to hype themselves up when they don't.
Thank you
on this whole question. So
well, let me.
I agree with you 100%. And I was thinking the same fucking thing.
No, but okay. Let me tell you. I'm gonna give you my real personal take on that question. I'm gonna give you the real personal take on my question.
Button my shirt.
I love it. I love it, Ed.
Lyrics, let me finish.
Go ahead, my fault.
Here's my personal response to it. Yes, it is an emotional. It does emotionally trigger both sides. But what I'm looking at is because men look at it like, oh, I'm appalled, instead of looking at it as, okay, why are they asking this question? You should be asking that question. Why is this woman asking this question? Because clearly there's trauma that occurs within us. Again, I've talked about how I've been, violated on more than one occasion by men. Like, and the question I pose to men, whether you're a good man, not so great man, what have you, like, what are you doing to not make this a thing? This question, that's why I said I don't want to have to. I don't want this to ever be a question for men. Like, are you all looking at yourselves and looking at the men next to you and asking yourself? I'm ignoring that right now. My question is, are you looking at the man next to you and saying, like, what are you doing to make the situation better for all of us? That's what I'm saying.
So Steph, I hear you on that. I did again. I went through and I already but from my thoughts, I've already analyzed and looked through the question. And every time I kept coming back to it, I still noticed that, again, this is the dig on in general. Just it generalizes all men. Because look, you saw that question, even though it was funny, it was specific. So I mean, I know my answer specifically for that question is super easy for that particular case. But it's because we know we got the knowledge and the history of it. But again, not everybody's gonna know everybody's situation. I already took into account that, again, the some of the logic that could be put into is because of past experiences. Yes, but at the end of the day, it's hard to have one. It's hard to spot out and know, again, in your particular case, okay, what are men doing about this? Like, especially at least the men that I know that I'm around, I know for sure that this is not their character in general. And the second thing is, because of how some of us are wired, some of those type of men, look at, for example, Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, for real, how many women were literally vying over and showing so much attention and love to someone who would take so much advantage of you, but you still
him and Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy is even that's even more.
No, there's also men also with Jeffrey Dahmer.
Zodiac Killer. People love
like men and women.
No, but Jeffrey Dahmer was gay. I'm talking about Ted Bundy. loved women, but he also killed women.
Yeah.
Like,
so I mean,
there was still women that loved him.
So I mean, just to my point, what happens is a lot of, like you said, it's emotional response. Even goes deeper. It goes down to a primal thing, and how a lot of the danger and a lot of the, you're not sure what's going to necessarily happen with another, animal and things of that sort. It really digs deeper into our psyche of literally how that will have an impact in our choices. And because of the fact that a lot of women go for the quote unquote bad boys, go for the Chad, Tyrones, the Chans, all of those particular
Nooks, the Rays.
Yes, it adds to the fact of why, for me, when I looked at it, I get it, but at the same time, then we can't, just like you two were earlier going back and forth with like, oh, it's not specifically in this place, but it's specifically here. Then we can't continue to keep picking and choosing. Okay, then why aren't men approaching me? Why aren't they coming up to say these things? Why aren't they doing this? Because at the end of the day, the narrative continues to show that, we do this and do that. Even though, again, I'm not mad in particular. Like, that's not happening to me in particular when it came to the question. I'm looking at it for, look, this is having a whole impact of just us in general. The more we keep breaking ourselves away. So I get it. But at the same time, again, it's just another type of emotional response for people to get clicks, likes, go viral on social media, and then divide people even more.
And I'll add to that what Ad said. That was a very excellent point, Ad. But I'll add to that. I also see on social media too, it comes to a point now where women want to abort their male child. It's like, oh, it's a thing.
No.
It's a thing. It's a thing. No, listen to me. No, listen to me. Before I ask Advis to bring up the numbers, let me explain. Seriously, all jokes aside.
Numbers? I don't know.
She's the only one that wants numbers, but I've seen it. I've seen this shit online. Okay, I'm dead serious. When you had some of these women talk about, I wish I had a black girl. Black boys, I don't want no black boys, especially if they're gonna turn out to be like the niggas I was fucking with in the past. Key word: the niggas you were fucking with in the past.
Again,
hear me out. These women don't listen to themselves when they talk. Hear me out. Before you talk about the numbers and all that shit, hear me out. These little girls
don't listen to themselves.
These young girls, these young women don't listen to themselves when they talk. Because they'll sit there and be like, when if I have this baby, I hope it's a girl. I don't want no boy child. You know what? If it's a boy child, I'd rather abort it. Like, I've actually heard women, not only on social media, but live, when I had to go to the fucking child support office, say the same stupid shit. And then there's women that have plans to take a man for everything they got. The ones that I heard were primarily black. I heard one or two, Caucasian women talk about that, but I literally was sitting across. I remember one time I went to the Queens County Court to fill out a petition. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get too much into what the petition was about, whatever. But I was sitting waiting for my number to get called, and I heard this lady across from me speaking to another black lady talking about how this man, he remarried. He started another family with this woman. Actually, no, he actually got married to this woman, and she had 2 kids from this guy. I think a 3-year-old and an 11-month-old. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say the reason why he left and got with another chick or whatever, but she said she literally devised the fucking plan on how to take damn near everything from this nigga.
Okay.
Then on top of that,
there's more than one side to the story, but go ahead.
And I agree with you on that, but I'm only hearing the female side. The guy's not there. I'm only hearing that one side, the one female side, and then
I'm just saying take that into account.
No, I am. But then also I'm hearing across from when I was waiting, I'm hearing this lady like, yo, I hope this baby's a girl. Because if it's a boy, I'm just thinking about aborting it or just giving it away for adoption. I don't want no boy child. Do you know, as a black man, do you know how much that it hurts to hear how a mother doesn't want her baby boy child? Nobody ever takes that shit into effect.
I don't
That
hear
shit
that.
hurt.
I've never heard
But
that.
I do. I
Steph.
do. There's other black men that do.
I got you though, Steph. I got you.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Well,
Ad. My
what
fault, man.
what I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
is there's too much trauma
But why
going
would
around
any black
on
woman
sides.
in her right mind have a conversation about aborting black baby boys? You're talking about aborting innocent children that did nothing to you, miserable, toxic, evil demon. Ain't did nothing to you. And then other black women are jumping on board. Do y'all know how retarded y'all look? How retarded y'all sound? If y'all want to have a conversation with me about it, let me know the time and the place, because I'm pulling up. Because this pissed me off. Absolutely not. Ain't no way y'all souls is that dark and y'all that miserable. They have a conversation like that. Like black men are just the problem to everything. I'm
gonna just say, let me just say this, because there's enough trauma to go around everywhere. I'm gonna look at the stats. That seems like kind of I'm not saying that it's cool, because it's not cool to like abort any child for that, especially for that specific reason.
Yeah.
You know, I love my nephews, I love my grandnephews, like I value them. I think they grew up to be amazing human beings. And
They
I love
are.
them for that. I love
They
them for
are.
that. Like
They
those
fucking are. They are.
I'm very proud of what they have become. And
I'm proud
glad
of
that
your nephews. I'm proud of my nephews. I'm proud of everybody motherfucking nephews. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I had a hand in it too.
Word the mother.
My thing is, like, there's trauma on both sides. I think and the trauma has just only compounded even more. Like,
yeah,
again, the fact that, you know, women are violated more often than we like to talk about, and then we still don't believe them when they have been violated. Like, look at, again, I'm getting back to the Cassie Diddy situation. I mean, the fact that when Cassie went to sue Diddy, wait, I'm gonna finish first. But when Cassie went to sue Diddy, the first response, and it was a lot of dudes too that were saying this. The first response they had was, "Oh, she's looking for a payday. Oh, she's looking for a check. Oh, I bet none of that really happened." Blah blah blah. Not looking at the fact that this dude settled in 19 hours, not even 24 hours. This dude settled in 19 hours. We're looking at that first, and still there were dudes like, oh, I bet she was looking for her money. She was looking for that payday. Blah blah blah. We're not saying that now. We're not saying that now. That video came out, and I bet it was the FBI that put that out too. Thank you, Christian Combs, for putting that disc record out, because now you got what you wanted. But
what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying that as one example.
What did he want?
Hold on.
No, there were women that were saying it too, but there were a lot more men that were vocal about that. Let's talk about Chameleonaire. Chameleonaire was one of those people.
Yeah, Steph. I agree with you, but the issue again with all of that compounding, when you have a small percentage of a population that is taking over the narrative, it makes it less than what it was before impact wise. Why do you think Believe All Women, or in particular that whole narrative is starting to lose its luster, especially when it needs to be for the women that happens to? And part of it is because there's not a process to really get down there deep and figure it out. Again, it's just a quick trigger response. The people who really actually go through this stuff are barely the ones that actually get the help. It's the ones that are making up these false accusations and these false allegations that come to the light. And that when this happens, now, unfortunately, the narrative becomes, okay, now people are going to be using this more so because of the fact that they want to get some attention, or they are trying to get a payday, or trying to do this. Because of the shift of the multiple narratives that keeps happening, that's why in your particular case, again, it's still not right at all. That is horrid. That is just, monstrous. But at the same time, now it just makes it harder. All right, how close of a lens are we going to continue to put ourselves on this stuff to really do the due diligence to get this, and not just be like, oh, it's just hearsay. They just said, oh, it might just be this. But stats for you real quick, Steph. We don't have a because I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about the whole birthing process and when you really figure out like if the baby is a boy or a girl just yet. But at least from the statistics on, deleting the child, they say 42%, 42% is from Black women. So, I mean, just taking that into consideration. And then, again, I try not to always use other outside folks as opinions, but there's been a few people on YouTube. I don't even want to bring up her name. My mom used to watch her. I don't want to bring up her name, but she's spoken on it a numerous amount of times. But I understood why she did, because again, like you said before, Steph, with the bear question, from her experience when she was a child, she had negative experiences with Black men. And that ended up, again, changing her narrative and the answer on, oh, we're going to do this. There's a whole hashtag kill all men. There's a hashtag kill this. You can look this stuff up, TikTok, Instagram, and you find it. You'll find it very easily. But if you want to do the opposite, I'll be honest with you, Steph, you probably will not find that much because of the fact that the algorithms, the apps, and all of those different places deletes those type of hashtags when it comes to women because of the fact that is the usership. They know a lot of this stuff. Yeah, the woman who cried. Oh my goodness.
Shut up. Shut up, John.
But what ends up happening, Steph, is because of the fact that we're getting sidetracked with all of this distractions and not really sitting to really vet the person that you're with, as well as willing to know, okay, what is our purpose? Are we building or not? Then we're going to just subside and just delete all of the stuff that's this camera and delete. I swear, it's
it
like when I did
moment.
this, it like
cleared
out. It's going to delete all of the work that we're trying to strive for, where we're trying to get rid of these traumas, which I ended up finding out in Greek it means wounds. We're not taking time to heal the wounds because we're deciding to still just get involved with getting hurt in the battle. Sometimes the best battle that's fought is the battle that's not fought at all. Sometimes we just gotta sit
That's
back.
a fact.
It's really just, again, build. And that's why I'm gonna say, for me personally, that's why I haven't jumped into anything, is because I haven't found a person or like anybody to really build like they know that's what they want to end up doing. Everybody wants to play right now, and it's not time to play. It's time to sit back, build, and get things going. Like, you're gonna have to go through the hard work.
I
There's going to
agree.
be hardships, and yes, you're still gonna have a fun, lived life. But because of the glamorous stuff you see on social media, which I keep saying it because it's the biggest initiator on a lot of stuff now. Because you see people living their lives this way and doing this comparison. What is it? Comparison is the thief of joy. Like, literally, like it gets to a point where we had these issues. They're here. We know what we should be doing, but we decide we're still going to keep going in the kitchen to go get sweets. When right now we're supposed to be on this type of diet, and we're not going to be on it forever. It's only going to be a certain amount of time. But again, we're not going to have this conversation because, again, we want to go tit for tat. I've already been tired of going tit for tat. Like, it defeats the purpose when you're trying to do that. It's just like what Lyric said earlier. Just do it. Get to the action. Like, I'm ready to see the action. I'm with doing the action. But the problem is that is like
there's a lot of people. Sorry, Ad. Forgive me. You're making a very valid point on that. But a lot of people they talk that we need to get together. Shit, a lot. They talk that we need to, unify a lot. Black people unite. Let's all get down. Type shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. And you know what? This generation now, they have some pretty great and fascinating ideas, but I'm tired of hearing what you should do or what would be the best way to go about it. Get somebody with enough balls to step up for us to become our leader, and let's go about it.
We don't need leaders.
What happened?
We don't need leaders.
I was about to say, that's literally been our downfall so much, is because we put trust in just one person when it's supposed to be a collective. If one person falls, 10,000 more people are going to stand up. I don't mind if we have that person that's charismatic and they have the skills, but at the end of the day, a great leader knows how to also be a great follower or listener. They know how to listen, take all of that in consideration. So,
and they also know how to delegate.
Exactly. So it's not always about who's gonna always be the head, but it's more so, okay, what are we gonna do all together to support the head? So say if something does go down and happen, I'm tired of this camera zoom. If something does go down and happen, who's next to continue to keep this type of conversation and things going? That's the thing. A lot of us are scared to do the hard work. and they think it's going to be forever. That is not the case. And when we start to really fully understand that and we go about doing that, then you'll start to see something. But right now, we're just waiting for a savior to come and save us, because that's what we want to end up doing at the end of the day. We've been taught that in religion. We've been seeing that through social media. We've been seeing through that all of the media is that we need somebody to come and save us, when actually we saving our own selves, because we have the ability to do so. And I'm not just only talking about Black people, but I'm also talking about just everyone in general. We're waiting for somebody to come and save us, when that's not the case. Nobody knows you better than you.
Sleazy, this statement, I think we should focus on leading the home first. I hope we're talking about like working as a unit, because that's the other issue. Like
Steph,
getting
Steph,
back.
I'm
No,
sorry.
let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Let me finish.
Nah,
Let me finish. Let
man.
me
Come on,
finish.
B.
Let
Come
me
on.
finish. Let me finish.
No,
Let me
because
finish. No,
well,
because
actually, no, I'm gonna let you finish. Now I'm getting your ass. Go ahead.
No, because I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't,
like
Eric. Don't, Eric.
The most successful relationships that I have seen that are still going now are the ones where the parents work together as a unit. The one person has a strength in one area, the other person has a strength in the other area, and
Exactly.
they put those strengths together and they work as a unit. It doesn't necessarily be, oh, I need to be the leader. No, like it doesn't have to be that. Like
So,
work together to make the unit stronger. That's all I'm saying.
So Steph, I'm gonna tell
And
you
I
this.
agree with you. I agree with you to an extent. Okay, now you say be a unit, work together. Cool. I'm totally in agreement with that.
Mhm.
Although, no matter how you shape it, scrape it, skew it, no matter how you put it in perspective, there still has to be it still has to be a head of household.
Yeah.
There still has to be one.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. And the
No,
thing
it
is,
doesn't.
you're
Like I
not.
said,
You're not.
the
No. What you see on the house, or what you see,
relationships I
what
see,
you.
it doesn't.
We
No, it
have
doesn't.
10
That's not
presidents.
a
Let y'all know that now.
that's not a
We have
mute.
10
That's not an
presidents.
exclusive truth. That's all I'm saying. That's not an exclusive truth. The most successful relationships I've seen are the ones that work together as a unit.
Yeah, that you've seen, but you don't see every second of it. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Like you see.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying to you is, yes, I mean, you could have a situation where there is a head of a household, but like I said, they usually don't work that well. The ones that I've seen.
There's 5 CEOs for Google. There's 5 CEOs. Now I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know if they are. Don't quote me on it. But there's 5 CEOs.
Well, when Google started, there was more than one CEO. It was a co-CEO situation.
Exactly.
You see what Sleazy said? You see what Sleazy said? I want you to just.
No, that's not true. Because the couples that I know are not same sex. It's a man and a woman. I have friends that are in heterosexual relationships working together. So
I know one couple that you're talking about, and you know what? You're right when it comes to that one couple. That one couple, I know you're talking about.
I know more than one couple though.
No, I'm saying me,
That
like
also
me,
has to
you,
do with
like
personalities, because specifically I know who you're talking about, so I know they have strong personalities.
You don't know everyone I'm talking about. That's one example.
Exactly.
No, just one. We only know one.
I don't know everybody you know. I'm talking about when you specifically I know, but those have strong personalities, so there's a need to work hand in hand. There might be a situation when a person it's okay with in terms of. I don't like the terms following leader because it starts putting these things like, oh, you listen to what I gotta say, and necessarily that's not how relationships work. But there are situations when they put the position where they are like the person who's in charge, not in charge, but the person who takes the head. You know what I mean? At the times, and there's situation people are okay with that. That's not to say it always has to be a certain way. Different dynamics for different situations and different relationships.
Actually, one of the examples of a relationship that works with working together is yours. You and your partner.
I agree, but that's my situation because I know we both have hard-headedness, so we both have to work in a way where we're not like butting heads all the time.
But
That's why this situation works.
Well, but
You know what I mean?
what my point is, you make it work. You
Yeah,
work
because,
together
well,
to
there's
get through.
underlining and things that are like around that it works that way. You know what I mean? But there might be a situation, woman was like, you know what? I'm okay with my husband being the one who's making the. I'm not saying he's gonna make decisions, but he's like the one who's like moving the relationship and momentum of the relationship forward.
Right.
And could be a situation where the woman is the one doing it. No one's saying it has to be one way or the other. But those dynamics depend on personalities and where they come from. Like, you know, the environments that they came up in.
I agree. I'm gonna be very blunt because this continues to keep going and happening. And I'm gonna say in this space and time right now, all right. And this could go out to anybody and everybody. All right, who do we want to be the main person seen all the time in a relationship to be the head? Is it the man or the woman? I just want to say this bluntly. Is it the man or the woman? Which one do you want to see that's always the head?
Again, it's whatever their dynamic is. However they want to make it work. It's just in any kind of successful relationship, there are gonna be moments where sometimes one person is gonna have to wrest control in that specific situation or that specific scenario. It doesn't have to be every time, but yeah, there's certain times they're gonna have to trade off, and someone's gonna be like, you know what, this is your area of expertise. I'm gonna fall back. You take care of that. And then there are gonna be moments where the other person's gonna step up and say, oh, you know what? That's your area of expertise. You step up and take care of this.
And that comes with the. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That comes with the vetting process. So, Steph, none of that stuff I do not disagree with you on. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Now I'm preferencing this for the whole general population, because not everybody that really wants a relationship and things to work is not going to think this way. Again, we are captivated by symbolism. And right now, the future is female. That's one of the symbolisms for certain people. So they're going to be in that particular camp. Another one is going to end up being, to the negative sides, red pill and, black pill and all those other different stuff. So they had their perspectives on it. My whole thing is, I agree with you, Steph, but then at least within the U.S., and we talking patriarchy, and we're not talking matriarchy. If we do talk matriarchy, then you see this. There is going to be someone who has to symbolize, again, that particular role. I can't be I'm a fry person and then be the CEO while also being the janitor. And I understand that it's important to have those things, because when we continue to keep confusing ourselves on what we're supposed to be doing, then we're not going to be able to delegate that stuff properly. So I agree with you, Steph. There's going to be points and times that if I'm leading on something, when it comes to organizing a party or a huge event, I'd rather lead that to the significant other, because I'll be putting somebody who's great in those things. I can still do it myself, but I would rather be that person in the background doing the heavy lifting and putting all the objects in different places while they organize how it can look, as a whole. So I understand that part, and I don't mind having a quote unquote, if we want to talk about it, a lesser role in it. But it's because at the end of the day, when I go back home or whatever else that I'm doing, I understand my part in the relationship. That person will understand their part in that relationship, and this is the whole thing. And I'm not using it as a flex that I have dominion and power over you. It's no, I'm glad that you have again released the trust and the respect for me to step in ways to basically be your not only example, but again, it's to make you look good and vice versa. Right. I will want to make the woman that I'm with look good, and vice versa for her to make me look good. I'm not here to be oh yeah, she always be messing up on the cooking, her cooking is terrible. I'm not gonna do stuff like that. And I understand why I shouldn't do stuff like that, because this is gonna continue. But I will tell you this, Steph, what I'm seeing now, even with the funny things of the soft guy era, and then with women being big bosses and all that other different stuff. Said problems people can't let go of their egos. Titles trigger that, but being a leader, as boss said, is responsibility. Now, exactly, it's responsibility.
Exactly. That I agree with that. As a person that in my current role at my job, I'm a leader. I'm a leader. You know, like that sleazy. We get into all that. I mean, that's a very. How do I even respond
you
to
think
that
it's
statement?
you think it's a loaded statement, don't you?
It is a loaded statement, and I think
Okay.
it's a misguided one too.
Well,
And
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be all honest with you. I heard everybody's perspective here, but here's the truth. Steph, I know you're gonna try to rip my ass on this shit, but
Because it's not
here's
the
the
truth.
truth.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
no.
ahead.
What I'm about to say is the truth.
Okay.
You don't know what I'm about to say.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, like I said, this is the truth of the matter. Okay. Until we can actually sit down and have some sort of like understanding between young, old, uh, man, woman. I'm talking about within the African diaspora, with the African Americans that have one just to sit and talk about all these things, all these problems that we're having. I don't see it getting any better with this generation or the next generation. It's gonna take 2-3 generations in order to come to some type of common understanding.
7.
That yeah, like you know what? I agree with I totally agree with Avis. I would say like 5 to 7. He's saying 7.
Yep.
But it's gonna take a couple of generations for cats to really understand. Because let's be realistic, okay? There's a lot of black women, and I'm not saying all, but there's a big percentage of black women that, you know what I'm saying, they don't believe in monogamy, or they believe in monogamy and like to cheat on niggas, or they on some hoe shit. I didn't call them whores. I said they on some hoe shit. I'm being nice about it.
And 16% of men are doing the same thing, but there's a huge percentage of women doing it. And part of it again goes back to the primal stuff. You can go back to talking about the fornication stuff under the king. Like a woman would rather be the king's like concubine or mistress versus the lamer's wife. Like there's so many things when it comes to at least that layer of like human nature.
Yeah,
exactly. And the thing is, what I believe, me personally, what Lyrics believes is that it's going to be harder and harder for a good guy to find a good woman, a good black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? I remember somebody saying actually on this show, I think it was last season or season before. It's like for you to actually find a good woman, it's like a diamond in the rough, a fucking needle in a haystack nowadays. You dig? Especially a good black woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A black woman that I'm not gonna say fully healed. I hate saying fully healed because realistically, everybody goes into a relationship with some type of baggage. You just got to find somebody that's gonna help you. That's gonna help you unpack some of that. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the person that you may find,
as long as you're managing your own baggage, I think that's the other important part too.
Yes.
No, I was about to get to that.
Your baggage. You can have baggage, but manage it.
No, I agree with you 100%, Stephanie. I agree with. I was about to say Avis.
Y'all don't know about Stavis? That's
Stavis. Is that when like in Dragon Ball Z? In Dragon Ball Z, when they go like this?
Yes. Yeah. We don't have the Pataras. I don't have any ear holes to literally put a Patara, so no, I can't do it.
You stupid. No, but I agree with Stephanie, and I agree with Ad on what they're saying on that. But the thing is, like the truth of the matter is, when it comes to a household, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand what you're saying, Steph, and I respect what you're saying. Yes, a man and a woman should work together cohesively to run the household. But no matter how you shape and skew it, there has to be one that has to hold everything down. Even if both of them have jobs, there has to be one. Like, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm too old school or whatever. Like, there are some relationships where some couples are willing to share those responsibilities, and it works for them. And they're very fortunate because not a lot of relationships not a lot of marriages could do that.
Yeah.
It is true that by
They
nature
can't.
men want to be leaders, though. It is
Yeah.
true. We by nature want to be leaders because that has been seen as our role for eons.
Yeah.
To be leaders, to be protectors. And now
Yeah.
we live in a society where things have changed. And now
Yeah.
we're trying to grapple with that.
Well,
Exactly.
the other thing is you can be a leader, but there's some dynamics that I'm dealing with personally right now where people are like, oh, I want to be a leader, but what are you doing to step up to the table to lead? Like what components, what things are you bringing to this situation to lead? You're not giving me any examples. You're not showing me how you're going to lead. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting here and complaining and saying, oh, I want to be leader. Step up and do something. Stop talking. Be the walker.
But in order for that person to walk, and like that to add to that, Steph,
that's what you do to walk. Put one foot in front of the other.
I understand that, but I'm saying during the relation, when it comes to relationships and being a leader, in order for you to let that person be a leader, you have to you have to vet. Just like Ad said, you have to a man has to vet the woman. A woman also has to vet the man to see if he is a good leader before any type of sexual thing happens. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about
but I'm saying it goes into that. It goes into that before you even put a ring on the finger. You have to know that the man that you're dealing with is a leader. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, when the father had to check out the man to see if whether or not he could hold it down. No matter how much you like that man, how much of a bad boy, none of that stupid shit. The father had to check out the daughter's boyfriend to see if he had leader potential. Because guess what? Why you think during the wedding, when the father gives away the bride, he's giving away his responsibility to you, the husband. Now, some of the fathers from the old time, the traditional fathers, they'll whisper in your ear like, yo, anything happened to my daughter, you already know what it is. I'm gonna fuck you up, or I'm gonna click clack bang bang that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm serious. Like, yo, they were whispering in the groom's ear like, yo, son, like, I'm giving you my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Now, my responsibility, this woman now, unless it's a divorce or whatever, she's your responsibility. Till death do us part. Till death do us part. Do any of you young niggas know what the fuck that means? To honor, to love, to obey, and all that shit.
To having the
whole, all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, and I'm getting at you little fast ass girls who getting married. When they say to obey and to cherish and all that other shit, to sickness and health, for rich and poor, to death do us part, you better say something or step the fuck off, because nobody got time to play with you.
Yeah.
I don't got time to play with you. Like, you better say something or get the fuck from my face. Nah, because the only reason I'm saying that, because I've seen this shit online. Like, the Reverend was like, yo, he was saying the vows of love, honor, obey. She was like, oh, I'm not doing that. Fuck you mean you ain't doing that? You ain't doing that. We ain't doing this. I'm taking the chicken. I'm going home. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because, somebody grandmama fried some chicken. So, like, but I'm just saying.
I still stay for the party, man.
Like, no, we gonna have the party, but guess what? Your friends, I'm taking some of your friends home. You want to disrespect me in front of our family and friends? I'm gonna disrespect you now. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want me to disrespect you in front of your friends, don't disrespect me in front of the pastor, in front of your parents, in front of your father who gave me you as a responsibility. Now, I'm responsible for you. I got to hold you down. I got to show you how much of a leader I am. That's what I mean by when Steph, no disrespect to Steph or whatever, but that's what I mean by there has to be one. Because traditionally, let's just hear me out. Let's just say you had a traditionally. Hold on. Let's just say you had a tux, Steph, and your wife, your future wife, she had the dress, and her father gave her to you. guess what? I don't know how it works in the LGBTQ plus community or whatever, as far as marriages or whatever is concerned. But guess what? If that man gives his daughter to you, guess what? His daughter is your responsibility. Point blank, period. Because guess what? At the end of the day, the father ain't gonna want to hear shit if something happened to his daughter.
Oh yeah, understood. But here's the other thing.
No. He don't want to hear shit when it comes
to
happen to his daughter.
No,
Nothing.
but here's the other thing about the traditional sense of marriage. The woman was property. We have to get
dowry.
Out of that
We know
mindset
all
too.
of that stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
Steph. Yes.
The woman was property.
But nobody's talking about property in this situation.
Yeah, but in a sense we are, because now the father is giving away this woman to you as a responsibility. It's almost like you're treating her like property.
Nobody's treating nobody like property.
Don't get
So,
married.
When you're talking about leading,
she is talking about the fact of, again, it's written in there. That's why I don't deal with the contract. The contract gonna say a whole grip of different stuff, and you split this and you split that, and this what it can be seen. Even you taking a last name can be seen as that. I understand that, but again, you're vetting the person. So all that outside noise that you're hearing from everybody else, you are not an object to that person that you're with. I get what it is on the outside of stuff, but again, I think it's because we really need to rework what we mean by, traditional marriage or just like marriage in general. That's why I don't mess with it at all. It's because of the fact people get lost into all those extra platitudes of, oh, you have this dominion over me, you had that over me. Like, I don't get into that. I love you. Well, I should say you respect me. For me, honestly, I rather want respect before love, because that's what love is going to come as you continue to grow with time. But if you start off with respect, you respect me, I'm going to show you the love that, of course, I'm going to, and I'm going to show you how loyal this and this is. Don't listen to the outside noise. Let's build. That's it.
Right.
But if we're going to continue to keep getting lost with and that's what's happening, we're getting lost with all the extra distractions, then all of it amounts to nothing, because then you're going to be doubtful every single part of the way. Can this person actually make a great decision? Oh, but statistics say outside that 50 to 60%
that's a fact.
of this ends up failing. So it might fail. Oh, he asked for this, or she's asking for this, so now is she cheating? All of that extra suspicion and doubt that gets into something, it just takes away from the whole power setup of the relationship. So I get it. If we're gonna continue to let the noise keep getting on us, then there's no reason for anybody to be building anything. Oh, look at your structure. I don't like how you use cement this particular way. No, you're supposed to put steel up. If we're gonna keep listening to that, then there's just no reason to build it. Just save everybody the time and just leave them alone.
Well, guys, I think we would, like, as far as time is concerned, I think we kind of overstepped.
Well,
like,
this is gonna be a deep dive into the subject. It always is.
We're definitely gonna have a part 2 on this, man, because it's a lot of layers. It's a lot of layers. It's a lot of layers.
Really, really next. I want the cultural stuff. I mean, we talked about the colorism. We talked about all of the different casts and all of that stuff, but it still plays a huge role of even some of the students I know that's been coming from Africa and then getting themselves accustomed into the U.S. They're very taken back of how they look and then how they try to interact with people, and how we play with each other when it comes to, oh, you light skinned, you this, oh, your hair is messed like this, and they're very confused. So I definitely want to touch on that when we
I agree with you on that. Like I even have conversations with certain African cats, the cats that work for DoorDash and Uber Eats or whatever have you, and we get into like real life conversations about, because they really don't understand.
Joking.
No, I'm just saying. No, you bringing up the African aspect. There are some African coworkers that I have at my job. Like I said, I'm in a leadership position in my job, and there's some African dudes that really have an issue with me being in a leadership position. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, they don't like when I have to, pull them aside and like maybe correct them in certain things. They'll be like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. No, we're not talking like this. As someone who is in a leadership position, this is what I need you to do, because you doing this, like, I have to break it down and explain it to them, and they have a problem with it. Like, because I'm a woman in a position of a certain amount of power. That can be a subject in itself.
Yeah.
But
look,
Why are you trying to be a leader,
tell
Steph?
me, you
Stop
can
being
tell
leader.
me as much as you want. You can tell me as much as you want. But if you walk the walk, then of course, then I'm gonna be like, all right, I got you. Anything you want to critique me on, I'm all up for it. But if you keep just talking the talk, like we keep saying it, just do it. Like at the end of the day.
And that's my point. Like I don't come out and say it to them, but it's like, yo, if you want to step into this role or position of leadership, I need you to like show me or show anyone else that's in a position of influence, show them that you can do the job. Because right now you're just talking. You're not showing me anything.
That's it. Show and prove. But listen, guys, we really had to get out of here, man. Yo, that concludes this episode of Random Thoughts. Thank you very much, John Logic, man. Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the randos that came through. You know, Sleazy, Mr. RJC78, Kennedy, Virginia Slim, Tiff, Taisha,
the
Kimberly.
ladies weren't here at all. I didn't see one.
Yeah, they left your ass.
I was just
they left y'all. They left you.
One.
I wanted that to be the case because again, it seems like it's a 3-on-1 when that's literally not the case.
But it's also Labor
It's
Day.
not.
I mean,
It really
not Labor Day,
isn't.
sorry, it's Memorial Day weekend, and I'm sure people are with their families and whatnot. But I'm swimming in the sea of sausage right now, and
they
the
probably
entire
having-
episode.
That's gumbo.
Or they probably having afternoon sex or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to everybody that's having afternoon sex. Like, yo, we still fuck with y'all. You know what I mean?
Not in this heat, man. Why would you just lay in the bed, man? Don't do nothing.
No, but I'm saying they might have central air or something. Anyway, listen, that concludes this episode of Random Thoughts Talk Series. Tune in next week as we get into episode 6-8. What is that? It's going to be a political one. It is definitely going to be a political one. The American divide, the left versus the right.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good one. We really try to stay away from politics here at Random Thoughts because, you know, we're not trying to compete with any other political shows. There's a lot of political shows that come on Monday. Let's be realistic. That come on Sundays. You know, but yeah, we're just going to give you we're gonna give you the political aspect from the fuckery side of things.
Like Marjorie Taylor Greene versus Jasmine Crockett style, like that.
David Crockett style.
From a very fuckery perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Fake eyelashes versus bleach blonde, bad built butch bodies.
Wow.
I don't know who you're talking about. These people, but you making
Look
them
up the video.
terrible.
Look up the video.
Hey, yo, I can't with y'all, man. Yo, listen, we gotta jump out. We gotta get out of here, man. But thank y'all very much for tuning in this Sunday. Yo, for Famous Random's from Brooklyn, Advis, aka the Black Acronym, Stephanie Gale, aka your mother's favorite lover, Steph Wonderless. This is the LYR to the ICS, the lyrics signing off. Peace. See you next week.
He's running about, knocking down images, humming the sounds. The pot simmering loud, anger's rent free in my house. I'm naturally out of capacity, rendering all of my odds as a casualty. Quite the audacity, challenging faculties outside my head. Frostbitten, crawling near the depths. A call from the Wild West. Jack Black until nothing's left. How do I regain any strength? Misery slowly closing my chest. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, saying to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm the eagerness running about, knocking down images, humming the sounds. The pot simmering loud, anger's rent free in my house. I'm naturally out of capacity, rendering all of my odds as a casualty. Quite the audacity, challenging faculties outside my head. Frostbitten, crawling near the depths. A call from the Wild West. Jack Black until nothing's left. How do I regain any strength? Misery slowly closing my chest. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, saying to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm defying the lows. No matter it goes, I'm climbing out of the hole. Defying the lows. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, say it to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm defying the lows. resentment. I'm evicting this very instance, launching it a lengthy distance. Please never come back. I'm still debating about needing any support like the feds. I'm extremely fed up with my mess. Kick the habit before coalesce. Tyrants barking orders in distress. Piercing comments causing duress. While I attempt to fill in the rest. Lay me down and start up this track. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, saying to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm defying the lows. No matter it goes, I'm climbing out of the hole. Defying the lows. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, saying to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm defying the lows. No matter it goes, I'm climbing out of the hole. Defying the lows. Another episode, again testimonial. Vicious cycle, scolding them. Scram and scan the podium. Reach for the tools to test what mode is in. Grit and grime, it's molding them. Prep with skill like precious linoleum. Its holiness is holding in the cracks to build past this old molded in. Seeking relief from the early horizon. Scaling the mountainous regions residing. In crevices of seeking environments to gain elevation. Grips like the Heimlich, denying the need to hide out from vices. Productions, roles of virtues compiling. Integral, insightful, interwoven. Speak your mind, release each omen. I'm testing the measures and noting results. Repulsing, insulting, invoking the growth. Unlocking the codes, inviting my foes. In each way, I'm harnessing my flows. As I took time, it was easily crafted. Once I silenced the doubt and madness. Backed up from decades of detachment. Due to upwards movements unraveling. I'm very close to the upside. Well determined to keep things on the plus side. Regression can repeat on one side. I'm raising VIPs plus size. The harsher the limits, the higher the climb. Defying the lows and conquering strides. The turnout, returning solid vibes. Smiling at the abyss and remembering why. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, saying to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm defying the lows. No matter it goes, I'm climbing out of the hole. Defying the lows. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, saying to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm defying the lows. No matter it goes, I'm climbing out of the hole. Defying the lows. Everything changes quick, giving all the pain and splits. Take that risk, saying to the brain you wish. Can't remain in this ditch. Here I go, I'm defying the lows. No matter it goes, I'm climbing out of the hole. Defying the lows.